Apartment 212 is the latest in an unsuccessful line of movies named after apartment units or rooms that are meant to affect the creepy vibe. It is the story of Jennifer, a young lady coming off a bog-standard abusive relationship. She moves into a new apartment seeking a fresh start. It is a cozy little place with a budding community atmosphere, complete with a crazy landlady, irrelevant pothead with no lines, and unattractive middle-aged man who provides a sympathetic ear. Guess now we know what the other Tenacious D guy does when Jack Black is busy.
That's good, but it was really good.
The movie starts off with some embarrassing title credits from what appears to be Windows Movie Maker. A lady in a gift shop finds a little trinket with Dobby the house elf on it and thinks it's really cute.
Aren't you the cutest little thing?
Cut to some guy on the floor somewhere, dying with sores on his face. Cut again to our protagonist, the apartment hunting Jennifer. She moves into her new place, and her first interaction in her new community is with an abusive husband scolding his bruised wife. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Later on, she meets the portly old guy from Tenacious D. And we don't mean Jack Black. She gets him to help move her shit. At night, she hears someone next door crying through the vent in the wall. Jennifer has trouble getting a good job because her CV sucks, and she's a waitress.
The only contactable references are for waitressing. Is that right? You're a waitress?
But after a chance encounter, an old classmate offers her an interview for a sweet project manager position.
Hire and train someone to fill my old position. Well, you mean me.
But the interview is weeks away, so Jennifer marks it on her calendar. I sure hope she doesn't go crazy or get a bunch of disgusting sores before then. Anyway, she hears the crying again and goes next door to investigate. As she comes upon the door, she hears a loud boom, and then the window shatters. Turns out her neighbor blew her brains out.
I always say there's two kinds of women in this world. Kind of cry about the problems and kind of do something about them.
Soon after, Jennifer discovers a gross red sore on her back. Dun dun dun!
The film features an abominable dream sequence in which Jennifer is haunted by select scenes from the events of the movie thus far, and hallucinates a future where she looks sickly and is crawling back and forth.
Are for waitressing. Is that right?
It's really dumb.
You're a waitress?
Jennifer manages to show up to her important job interview looking like a drug addict, and showing as much skin and body sores as possible. Why not wear a suit or, sleeves?
Are you okay, Miss Conrad?
She effectively used more makeup and clothes to deceive her boyfriend a couple scenes later. This makes no sense. She also ruins her friend Brenda's entire career.
Brenda, close the door.
And her boss may be Matt Lauer. Also, Jennifer is actually an unpleasant person and takes advantage of her neighbor. She's quite rude to him despite his helpfulness and affable nature.
Get out.
Get out!
And yet she endured a horrible relationship with some violent psycho. It just doesn't really add up. He almost dies because of her.
Go get an ambulance right now, Jennifer! I have to do something proactive!
The big reveal is that the tormentor in the apartment is a bat-like creature, or more accurately, critter.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Tina.
The little bugger is kinda cute, despite its abhorrent intentions. Or is it just misunderstood? Could it be a metaphor for loss or abuse or stress? Kinda like the Babadook?
But you better listen up. Now you can hurt me. You can take my sleep. You can take my sanity. You can even kill me.
But they'll never take our freedom!
No, this movie is just witless and slow. But I have to admit, the movie finally shows some scary bad life when the creature is finally introduced. She comically struggles with the creature in her apartment for what seems to be like 30 minutes. Boy, that bat has an iron chin.
The movie uses multiple scenes to set up what we thought was the ending. Jennifer's lack of cooking ability brings about the line, Thank Jesus for microwaves. Numerous times.
And that's why Jesus invented the microwave.
Once Jennifer has the creature trapped in the microwave, everything comes full circle when she uses the line that originated from her abusive boyfriend as a victory cry.
Thank God for the fucking microwave.
Thank Jesus this movie is almost over.
When the critter escapes the microwave, you immediately think, why set this up for no reason? Turns out all the flying beast wanted was to negotiate. Jennifer pulls one straight out of Art of the Deal and gets the creature to agree to a truce.
You and I need to come to some kind of an agreement.
Talk about a satisfying payoff. Then she pawns it off on her dick boyfriend. The end!
I thought that maybe I could stay over a few nights. Until I'm done packing and things.
Apartment 212 moves at a glacial turtle-like pace and provides no atmosphere, scares, or general entertainment. It lacks any kind of low-budget charm and is just kind of there. Also, the music is awkward and doesn't fit the tone of the movie. The script is filled with stock characters and confounding decisions. So you're safe to skip it and just go watch It Follows or The Babadook instead. Or The Howling 2.
Your sister is a werewolf.
But if you have a particularly unpleasant ex in your life, go ahead and recommend this to them. The music's bad. I highly recommend this movie. The montages are amazing. The dream scene is also really good.
The one where she hallucinates.
Yeah, and the future. And her my favorite is when she hallucinates herself kind of crawling backwards.